Happy Saturday, everyone. I am Dr. Ericka Ward, the CEO of Divine Concept Group, and I am excited to be with you today. However, virtually, I am excited to be a part of this victory party today with my sister, Miriam Stevens, and the great work that she is doing. She is a member of our organization, Divine Concept Group, and we nurture the vision of others. And I'm just very excited as I am preparing to travel to the United Nations today as a part of the work that we do with our international impact work with Divine Concept Group. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about us because I'm just excited about what Miriam is doing. And this wonderful event that you're attending today is a vision project of Miriam's. And what Divine Concept Group does is that we accept vision projects from individuals who just want a little help, a little boost with what God has given them to do. They may need a cheerleader. They may need resources, references to opportunities or connections with individuals that can help push their vision forward. And that's why we exist. And that's what we do. So I'm excited and happy to be able to support our sister Miriam in doing the work that she's been given to help uplift others and to help them understand that in the kingdom, we are united, we are anointed, we are chosen for the purpose in which we exist. And if God gave you the vision, if he gave you the idea, he's invested in it. He wants to see it come to pass because it was his idea first. He gave it to you. He loaned it to you. So he's hoping that you will make a good return on the investment that he made in entrusting you with the vision that he's given you. And I'm very, very excited, happy, and godly proud of my sister Miriam because she is doing just that with all the gifts and talents that the Lord has given her. She's using it to uplift others with this platform. So it's awesome. I'm excited to be a partner with the Thankful Revolution and just excited to see my sister thrive. So you all have a wonderful day today. I'm excited and I'm anticipating that you will continue to spread the word, let other people know about what's happening with these virtual victory parties, and that you'll help spread the word all around the world so that others can participate and be an inspiration to others. God bless you. Bye-bye. Love you, Miriam.
God bless you, women. It's me, Morgan Avery McCoy Harris. I'm sorry that I'm not able to be with you live, but I'm thankful to be able to send in this video for the virtual victory party. I know God is already moving, and I'm looking forward to hearing the testimonies of what he does in the lives of the women that are on today. I am a master storyteller. My production company produces live stage plays and films that motivate and inspire audiences across the country, and most importantly, helps them find their identity in Christ and building kingdom impact. And we're really grateful for the opportunity to share stories that transform lives, and excited to see what God has done within the films and the productions that we've done thus far. A giveaway from one blessed lady on today is a part of our film, Finding Boaz, which is currently streaming on Peacock and Tubi and about 30 other platforms, so Sling TV and Amazon and several others. And so please, all you got to do is do a Google search or app search on your television, and you can find Finding Boaz. I would love for you to watch it. But one lady is going to receive a giveaway of our ebook, Finding Boaz, Finding Me. And it is a guide that the Lord instructed me to write after the movie came out, just sharing my personal testimony. I lay all my life out there on how God had kept me, and also how various situations and experiences in the dating and waiting process. And I believe that it'll bless you. And so if you are married already and you win the raffle, then it's an opportunity for you to sow it into someone else, someone that is dating and waiting and believing God for their Boaz. Finding Boaz is a romantic comedy. It's a modern day Ruth and Naomi and Boaz story. So all of you ladies, I would encourage you to watch it and check it out. But in addition to that, I have my latest one woman's show is called Bricks Without Straw, Women Who Amassed Millions Despite the Odds. And in this live stage production, I play 7 different women of history who came from very humble and troubling and a torturous beginning, some of them, and yet and still, despite what they went through, they allowed God to use them to the gifts in their hand and the things that he positioned them to do in spite of how they began. And it's a show that we're really, really grateful to be able to encourage economic impact and empowerment for cities all over the country. We're doing a 10-city tour. We just finished a tour in the city of Newport News, sold out audience there. And so we're looking forward to continuing these stories and sharing these impactful experiences these women of history encountered in a way to bring hope to a current generation, right? There are things that we can learn from our history as we continue to move forward. And so that being said, I won't portray one of the characters on the video today, but I do encourage you to follow us on Morgan Avery McCoy on all platforms, or go to my website, morganaverymccoy.com, to join the mailing list so you can know when the show is coming to your city. Or if you are in a position to share the show or bring the show to your city, please reach out. But one other giveaway, I got another giveaway for you, my sisters, is that a part of the show, we have a guide to help people. So after I perform, we do a workshop to help individuals that are aspiring entrepreneurs or current entrepreneurs, or just trying to figure out next steps for their life, helping them through the stories and through some of the wisdom that I have in the 13 years of being a business owner. And so with that said, we have a guide that talks about Bricks Without Straw, how you can amass millions despite the odds that it might be against you currently. And we go through an acronym of BRICS. And so B is for build, R is for reach out and reach back, and I is for investigate, C is for communicate, K is for keep going. I'm going to speak to the B right now for you, sisters, to build in spite of. One of the women that I portray, she moved to New York City with nothing, and she started her business with a broke down baby carriage and a thing of pig feed and a broiler. There were a lot of things that she didn't have, but she didn't allow what she didn't have to stop her from starting. She had a gift, she had the capacity and the ability, and she started and she kept building as she went. I think so oftentimes we can get paralysis of analysis, right? God gives us a vision and gives us insight. He gives us wisdom. He gives us something. And then we want it to be perfect before we go out, before we launch, before we step out, before we move towards destiny. And so I really want to encourage, I feel like that is what I'm supposed to speak on this particular afternoon with you ladies, is to build wherever you are. Whatever you might not have, whatever you might not know, don't allow that to stop you from building and starting where you are. We can always progress, right? The shirt that I'm wearing is one of my show shirts. On the back of it says, getting better every day. So every day we want to get better. Unfortunately, we don't want to not start, right? And so I really want to encourage us to build where we are, trust God in the process, pursue the things that He's called you to pursue, and don't look back. Continue to move forward. When I say don't look back, not don't look back to learn from our past. We just don't want to get stuck in the past. Amen. So God bless you. Thank you so much, Sister Miriam, for the opportunity to be able to share. I look forward to seeing you all one of these days at one show or one of the screenings of our future products. So thank you again for this time. Follow us on morganaverymccoy.com. We also have a film series called First Class, where we're telling educational origin stories. We kicked it off with telling Hampton University's origin story, telling the story of one of their first class members, James Apostle Fields. So make sure you follow us there at firstclassseries.com to see where you can see the movie. God bless and thank you.
I am thrilled to bring to you today something that's very close to my heart. Building wealth with confidence and purpose. Now, I think I know what you might be thinking. Wealth building sounds complicated and maybe just a little bit scary. And I've been there. In fact, my own journey with money has been quite a roller coaster, and it's shaped everything about how I approach coaching today. So let's talk about something really, really interesting and game-changing. And this is your money story. This is the narrative you've created about your relationship with finances. And this is so powerful. Our money stories often start in childhood, and these are shaped by our families, our society, and personal experiences. And here's the thing, many of us have been conditioned to feel shame, guilt, fear about building wealth. And we may think that wanting more money makes us greedy, or we may fear that we'll lose all the money and then what? But you know something? These are just the feelings that are built from our money story. They're like these invisible chains. They're like these anchors. They keep us from reaching our full potential. Okay? The good news is that we can actually break free from all of this conditioning. What you need first is to understand your true self. When we dig deep and when we connect with who we are really, the really authentic values and desires, we can approach wealth building from a very different perspective. That's when it's not about greed, it's not about envy, it is about who we are, what are we here for, what is our purpose. That's how we approach wealth. And when we learn to create wealth from this place of understanding our core self and align with our values, it's really magical. We don't just create wealth for wealth's sake. We create wealth that uplifts everything and everyone around us. And this is the wealth that goes beyond just the money in the bank. Money in the bank is just money, it's just numbers. You know what it's really about though? It is the financial freedom that allows us to pursue what we really feel strongly about, our passion. It is the ability to support people and environment around us, support causes that we care about. It is about creating opportunities for people around us. It is about building the legacy that impacts future generations. So how do you make this happen? Be simple. That's my approach, really. Uncover your money story. That's the very first thing. Dig into your beliefs about money and where they come from. Then rewrite that story. Make over your mindset completely. Replace the limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs. Then align your true self. Connect with your wealth building goals and your authentic values and purpose. Also, don't forget about emotional intelligence. Finance and emotional intelligence are actually tied together. Finance is emotional. Develop a better understanding of how your emotions influence your choices in whatever way they impact finances. And then finally, create a simple plan that aligns with your values and goals. No overwhelm, just clear action steps for where you are right now. Don't try to think about, okay, in 10 years, in 5 years, no. Just action steps for where you are right now. That's it. So building wealth, it's not about crunching numbers. It's about you first. Our beliefs can be more damaging than any financial setback, and I've lived that. My approach is to blend emotional intelligence with very practical financial strategies. It's not about building wealth, it's about healing the relationship with money and creating a positive ripple effect in the world. You are stronger than you think. It's time to push those self-imposed limits and discover what you're really capable of. Rewrite your money story. Let's do it together if you want. And build that total wealth step by step. No overwhelm, no shame, no guilt, no fear. All right? Are you ready to take this journey? Go ahead and create the wealth that not only transforms your life, but uplifts the world around you. Go for it.